Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the TV and conference call talk show, The Road to Success. I'm your host, Professor William Murray, and as always, the God in me greets and blesses the God in you. The show, The Road to Success, is sponsored by the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which is an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs and those that want to build a better life. We take you from idea to implementations and beyond. It's at the Millionaire Mastermind Institute where millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses are made. The talk show, The Road to Success, is here to make your life easier and much more knowledgeable. You know, this show is here for you. It's all about you. I always read my emails every day, and I get emails from my listeners that tell me shows they want me to have, what they want to talk about, if they have questions, or any way that I can help them. I get a lot of you take advantage of the fact that I give 15 minutes free consultation. You call me at 240-619-2019. As y'all can tell, my voice ain't 100% this evening for some reason. I don't know why, but my voice this evening is not 100%, but we're going to get through it. You know, this evening's show is titled, Damn, Damn, Damn. The reason I decided to call it that is because we're going to talk about what's happening. We're going to talk about voter suppression. We're going to talk about things for you to think about it. Now, you know, there's a lot going on, and Thursday was Thursday was very disappointing because the Republican Party, all 50 of them, voted against the voter suppression laws, John Lewis's voter suppression laws, and they voted against it. So it didn't pass. Had it passed, we wouldn't have to worry about voter suppression. But one thing for sure now about the Republican Party, it's obvious. It is very obvious. And from now on, they will be known as the Voter Suppression Party. Hello, Fran. Glad to see you on there. And see, I'm still waiting on one computer. I've been trying to boot it for 20 minutes, and it hasn't booted up yet. It just keeps saying not responding. So I've got one computer that's not working, that's not letting me know who's on my call-in conference line. So I'm waiting for it to boot up. When it boots up, I'll be able to see who's on my conference call line. You know, it's a lot going on now, and we've got to just face the fact. We got to face the fact that we got a long road ahead of us, y'all. The thing we got to answer is, what do we do next? What's next? What do we do next? Yeah, good question. What do we do next? Well, like me, I'm going to put a sign in my yard that's saying voter registration here. So anyone that wants to vote, wants to sign up to vote, and I got a mailbox right across the street. So I'm going to get them to fill out the voter registration and drop it right in the mailbox. I'm not going to accept none. I'm going to give you a voter registration card to fill out and drop in the mailbox. We have got to get everyone registered and making sure they going out to vote come November. Here's the thing. If we can win the majority, I think it's 23 people running for new offices. If we can keep the Congress and the Senate next year, y'all, we're going to have the voter laws passed. John Lewis's voter suppression laws passed. We got to vote, y'all. There is no if and people talking about, y'all always talk about this, the most important vote, this the most important vote. This one is. This one is. Because every year, how you doing, Clifton? Glad to see you on, my brother. Every year of voting, the Republicans are throwing a curve in what's going on. And we've got to fight it. It's not changing. Y'all, we've got a lot that we've got to think about. We got a lot that we got to do. Voter suppression. Now, here's what's going on in Texas. Is it Texas? I know down south. Let me think of which one it was. Texas, they took out 6 voting places. They didn't have 7, and they removed 6 of them. And the only voting place is in a white-dominated area. Some people got to drive 25, 30 miles to get to vote. They're doing all they can do to suppress our vote, y'all. But what we got to do, we got to make sure that everyone has a way to the polls. You know what? That's voter suppression. You don't have 7 polls and you're closing 6 of them. And then the other one is in a white neighborhood. Now, here's the thing that the white people ain't getting. If everybody has to go to that one place to vote, that means the white people, too, got to stand in line 8, 10 hours. We're going to come out and vote, y'all. I don't give a daggone if I got to hitchhike. We're going to come out and vote so they don't get the fact that they aren't going to be able to vote either because the lines are going to be 8 and 10 hours long. 8 or 10 hours. Can you imagine that? Having to wait 8 or 10 hours, 12 hours now because they don't have one polling place. For one of the largest counties, Loudoun County, something like that, I think it's in Texas. So they're not only suppressing our vote, they're also suppressing theirs. Here's the thing that disturbs me and I don't get. It's not only media suppressing the vote on, you're suppressing on the white people. Because they got to be right there behind us standing in line, baby. So who they hurting? Yeah, I admit we got to drive 25 miles, 30 miles one way to vote, but we're going to get there to vote, y'all. If I have to donate to whoever it is, put together money to rent buses, I'm donating. I'm going to give as much as I can give. 1,000, 50, I don't care. I'm donating. Because I'm not going to let them get away with what they're trying to do. It ain't going to happen. Not on my watch. And you know what's wrong. You know what's wrong. They're thinking when we put in a white neighborhood and close down the black neighborhoods, they can't vote. Oh, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Y'all, we really, it's a shame. It's a true shame that we got to go through this in 2022. Now, here's the thing that's happening. Here's the thing that's happening. Voter suppression ain't no joke, y'all. And this white guy had nerve to call in days that voter suppression did not exist. I was listening to Joe Madison's show this morning on XM channel 126 from 6 to 10. I'm telling y'all got to start tuning in to find out what's going on in our community. So, but they have written over 500 voter suppression laws in 49 states. Just think about it, over 500 voter suppression laws. Think about that, y'all. That ain't no joke, baby. They doing all they can do to keep the Republicans in power and to keep us down. We cannot tolerate it. Y'all got to make sure that everyone in your family is registered to vote. Registered to vote. And making sure they're going out and voting. Yes, the Republican Party now is known as the Voter Suppression Party. That's a damn. We're going. Here's the thing that I'm going to explain something to you. If you think about World War II, when we went to war with Germany, we were forced into that. But when Hitler got in office, one of the first things he did is made everything voter suppression, no voting. And then he went after the radio stations and the TV stations. What is going on today, y'all? Here, right now, in America. Voter suppression and listen to Fox News. Ooh, Lord, have mercy, have mercy. And the thing that I can't get is why white people can't see what the hell is going on. I know we're the conscience of America. The black folks are the conscience of the world. But here's what they're doing. They've got the Caucasian and white people thinking that voter suppression doesn't exist. And that is unbelievable. I know y'all heard me say same thing several times, but I got to get y'all to understand what's going on here now. What I say, damn, damn, damn. It don't make no sense. Y'all, we got to wake up. We got to wake up. Yes, I can put the sign out in my yard saying voter registration here. And I'm going to have the voter registration card. And all I got to do is fill it out and walk, 20, 30 feet to a mailbox right there. Y'all, we can't let this work. They're stopping, they're eliminating drop boxes. You know how you go to the most recreation centers or post and had a drop box. They're eliminating mail-in ballots. Well, mail-in ballots have been around since the 20s and 30s. But they're saying it's not voter suppression. They're closing down a lot of the voting places for people of color, Hispanics and blacks. But it's not voter suppression, y'all. That's what they're telling you. We got to wake up, y'all, and we got to fight this. We got to win this. We got to win this battle, this election. We got to win this election. And here's something else I'm telling y'all we got to do. Two things. We got to vote the whole ticket. Don't just vote for one thing, to vote the whole daggone ticket. You must vote the whole ticket. And we must Run for everything, y'all. Don't. Y'all run. Run for the voting polls. Run for school board. And then we got to attend the PTA meetings. But y'all, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do, y'all. What's happening out there, and I'm still fasting, y'all. Joe Madison did 72, 73 days. But he's breaking his fast because the John Lewis voter suppression law didn't pass. Well, I'm 14 days into my fast, but I said I was going to fast until the 1st of February. But mine now went for the voter suppression. Now mine is just for me to just continue to fast. I'm not ready to break my fast yet. Juice, water, and broth. I feel good. I'm losing weight. I'm flushing out my system. I went to the gym today and went up on the machines I use. Went up in poundage on the weight machines, the knotless machines. I just didn't feel like walking 20 minutes today, y'all. I didn't walk for 10 minutes on the treadmill. I did everything else. And then I got on the treadmill and I did 10 minutes. And I was disappointed because I'm fasting too, y'all. So, that's not, my energy level is not what it would normally be. My strength is there. I did a lot of leg machine work today. I also did a lot of curls. I did a lot of crunches today too. I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to lose this stomach. I can see and I can feel that I'm getting my waistline is slimmer. I've lost 14, 15 pounds. I got another 10 to go. If I can do 15 more, I'd love it. My goal is 185 pounds. Right now I'm at 197. What do y'all think about what's going on out there? What do you think about it? Lines are open, y'all. Somebody want to talk to me? Lines are open. I can't say who's on my conference call because my computer is still restarting. I had to reboot it, and it's still rebooting. So I don't know who's on. Lines are open. Anyone out there want to talk to me? Y'all, what the Republican Party and these redneck racists are doing is taking the right to vote from us. They are. They are taking our voter rights. They got it where you can't bring water to me if I'm in line 8 or 10 more hours. You can't bring food to me. And then when I get there, I got to make sure I got a proper ID. Because they can say you don't have the proper ID and you can't vote. I told you in Texas, if you've got a gun permit, you can use it to vote. But now if you got a college ID, it's not acceptable. And that is a state ID. Think about how dumb that is. College IDs are no good, but a gun license is. And y'all think that's not voter suppression? Oh, I'm not going to fight it. I ain't going to worry about it because it ain't me. Yeah, but it's somebody you know. But we got family all over the country. Arizona, Wisconsin, Oregon, Florida, Carolinas, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi. We got relatives all over the country. And that's where the voter suppression laws are basically. Down south and Midwest to the West Coast. They're going to do all they can do to keep us from voting. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. They're going to do all they can do to keep us from voting. Yes, hello, Karen. I see you out there, dear. Oh, my computer just came back up. Let me see if I can get into it. Let me see if it's going to let me get into it. And you know, we've got to run for all these little offices. Like I told you, you got to, because what they're doing in Carolina, Georgia. They're setting it up where if you run and win the election, they got a board that tell you that you can't take office. Who do you think they're going to block from the offices? You won the election, but they're going to deny you the office. Y'all, we can't let this happen. We cannot let this happen. Oh, they trying like hell. We couldn't get 10. Voter suppression, y'all, is a beast. They're doing the same thing now that they did back in the early 1900s with voter suppression. I told y'all last week, Louisiana in 1898 had 134,000 registered black voters, 134,000. With their voter suppression, in 4 years, it was down to just 100,000. From 100,000 down to 1,000. Over 100,000 to just a few over 1,000. Y'all, the voter suppression ain't nothing to play, because you're next. Don't think it's not going to happen to you, y'all. I'm emphasizing, do not think it's not going to happen to you, because it's going to happen to you. You or a family member, a friend, it's going to happen. They doing all they can do to deny us the right to vote. And it's on us to fight to make sure that, if I told you, I'm a chief judge. I am the HNIC at one of the voting polls. I'm the head Nubian in charge at one of the voting polls. They hate to see that because I'm black. Hello, LT Money, and you are on, which site is that? One of my Facebook sites. Glad to see you on, LT. Glad to see you on. Shannon Rice, greetings, everyone. Thank you for sharing information on your platform. And that is, which one is that? What site is that? I don't know what site that is that Sharon Rice is on. And Miss Gilmore, y'all, let me tell you about this beautiful, 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 beautiful lady. Because you know I told you that if you donate $25 to the fundraiser to keep the show on there, you automatically get my book. And as a matter of fact, let me post my book out there. Let me show you my book. Share. My new book that I just released last Friday. From the Mind of William. That's the one I want. Y'all, we got a lot to work on, y'all. Oh, thank you. She's on YouTube. Shannon is on YouTube. Thank you, Shannon, because it's not telling me which one you were on, and I appreciate it. And Miss Gilmore is on YouTube. This beautiful young lady, I'm in love with Miss Gilmore, and we've never met. I call her my girlfriend. We've never met, but she is such a sweetheart. Why come that one's doing that? To order my book, y'all, all you got to do is go to Cash App, $W Murray, $25. You can text me at 931-269-1010. You can go to PayPal me/MM Institute. Or you can call me at the Institute at 240-619-2019. Y'all, I have sold so many books in the last 2 weeks that I'm getting ready to make another order. Now, those of you out there who are on the sound of my voice, I need your help, y'all. I need your help. I need you to help me grow this show, The Road to Success. I need you to help me grow it. I need you to help me finance it. Because y'all don't have no idea how much it costs me to put a show on twice a week, 8 times a month. That's why I love Miss Gilmore so much. And her friend, Miss Robinson, I think it's Miss Shirley Robinson. Both of them bought books, donated, and bought books. And I know they have them because I put them in the mail to them. Did you get your book, Miss Gilmore? I know you did because everybody else got theirs, and you're local. How can I find out who is running in the Miss? You want to know how you can find out who's running in the elections? You know you can Google it. See, Google is a beast. You can Google it. You can ask Google who's running for governor in Georgia, who's running for Senate in certain towns. It'll tell you. Oh, Miss Gilmore says she got her book. Have you started reading it yet? And what do you think, Miss Gilmore? But see, I want to give y'all information and knowledge and know-how and keep up what's going on, because see, voter suppression, y'all, just think, if voting had no value, why are they working so hard, being so dishonest and so crooked at trying to keep us from voting? Think about what I'm telling you. Why are they trying to keep us, people of color, and Spanish people from voting? Think about it. See, voting is power. Voting is power. Don't give up your power. Do not give up your power. They're doing everything they can do to keep us from the poll. And there is no such thing. Now, you know where they said that it was dishonest voting. Guess what? The ones they have caught were Trump supporters, the ones that they caught cheating and voting more than once. Well, they were Trump supporters. They got one guy that voted 5 times. He took his relatives' voting cards and sent them in 5 times. And he was a Trump supporter. Hello, Camilo and Mr. Richards. Glad to see you on. See, y'all, here's the thing. Here's the story that's true, that's always told. If I blame you enough about this honesty, I can get away with it because I'm not there blaming you. You know, a thief's first name is honest. A thief's first name is honest. See, now the question is, here's the question. Here's the main question. With what they're trying to do, what are you going to do about it? Ms. Rice said, did you know that the Constitution expires every 19 years and no admin? Well, yes and no, Ms. Rice. I know what you're saying, but they don't have to vote on the Constitution. They can make adjustments to it. I had so many notes written down, y'all, because I had my pad with me everywhere I went today. When I was in the gym, I was writing down, and I turned around, and guess what I did? Left my pad at the gym. I didn't know it till about an hour ago. I've got a user that comes on, Dominique Flynn, Domingoez Flynn, that comes on and writes all this foreign stuff on my site, and I'm blocking him every week. I don't know how he keeps getting in. I have no idea. So every week I have to block him. Hey, nephew. I see my nephew Brian Murray is on. Glad to see you, Brian. Now, you're talking about voter suppression in West Virginia. Y'all in serious trouble. Y'all are in serious trouble in West Virginia with y'all crazy ass senator. What's his name? Damn. Can't think of his name now, y'all. Who is a Republican, but voted against the John Lewis voting law. A Democrat. He's a Democrat and voted against it. He's the reason that him and the lady in Arizona, the governor of Arizona, both of them were Democrats. Had they have voted for it, it would have passed. We had two Democrats vote against it. Arizona's governor and West Virginia's, senators. West Virginia senator and Arizona senator. I don't know how come I can't think of the name. And West Virginia, y'all in serious trouble. Y'all need the money. West Virginia is one of the poorest states in the country. High unemployment, low salaries, no family assistance, no medical. But y'all, but it's a red state. Why do you now think about this, y'all? The Republicans in West Virginia is a stone red state. I'm from West Virginia, y'all. It is a hardcore red state. If you're at the bottom of the barrel in everything, education, employment, incomes, you're the highest in drugs, and I'm talking about the pills, not ibuprofen, what is it? Oxycontin. But y'all still keep voting for the same people that's got you living poor generation after generation after generation. Why do you do that? Why do you vote against your interests? You are 3 and 4 and 5 generations poor, and you're still voting for the same person that's keeping you there. How much sense does that make? That's pure U.S. state choice ignorance. The person that's got you poor, you keep voting for them. It makes no sense. None. No, it don't make no sense. But you're going to vote for them again. Makes no sense. And for those of you that don't vote, you're voting for those who are against you. When you don't vote, you vote for those who don't have your interest. See, a no vote is a vote against you. A no vote. Y'all got to think about that. And here's what they're doing now. They're out there now, right now. They have classes for people, for people, I'm talking about the Republican Party, for people to run for these offices. They're teaching them how to run for these offices. Y'all better volunteer, y'all better go out there and run for these offices. School board. For that new voting board they got. You better, y'all register and run. Because the reason they got training for them is so once they get in there, they can voter suppress you all they want to. And Shannon Rice wants to know, what candidates do you support in Maryland and why? Well, I'm not truthfully supposed to do that. But I can tell you this, I'm not going to vote for no damn Republican. And I am not a Democrat. I know Republicans are voter suppression. I know Republicans are against what's going to benefit me as a man of color. I know they're against the Indian nations. And y'all know that I'm only second generation Black American. My ancestors were Indian. I'm not ashamed that I'm just second generation of Black American. When my grandmother was Cherokee, my great grandparents were Cherokee, my great great grandparents were Cherokee. My grandfather married a Cherokee Indian. My mother was the first Black in the family of our Cherokee for our family. But to ask someone who are they voting for, you can do that in a private conversation. I can't do that here. Ms. Rice says, we can make amendments and create a committee to oversee. You're right. But you don't wait for someone to do it. You do it. You do it. You start it. The question I always ask you is, what are you going to do about it? Don't pass the buck to somebody else. What the devil are you going to do about it? Look at the now here's what I'm talking about, where they go get the education. They go block the education. They are now telling the teachers that they cannot teach Black history. They can't talk about John Lewis when he got beat crossing the Pettus Bridge. They can't teach that. They can't teach slavery. They can't teach about the riot in Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. They can't. They trying to stop. They stop them from teaching that. Why? Because our children will make them feel inferior, because they'll feel bad behind what their ancestors did. Well, hell, then they're doing it now. Miss Rice says, please forgive me, no disrespect. I'm beginning my politics. I guess I'll start with school board, councilmen, judges, representatives, and go from there. Miss Lady, please do. Talk to your family members. Those are paying jobs. Those are paying jobs. Run for those boards. School board, councilman, judge. And here's the thing about the judges. Now, y'all look. Did y'all see last week's news? This white lady stole $250,000 from the school board. $250,000. A Black lady stole a little over 100. The Black lady got 18 months. The white lady only got probation. Same offense, but the Black lady had to go to jail. It's the judges. Y'all, you got to vote the ticket, y'all. You cannot leave nothing open, because when you don't vote, you vote for someone who don't have your interest. We need more Black judges. We need more Blacks on the school board, more Black councilmen, more Black representatives, more Black congressmen, more Black senators, more Black everything. Y'all, we got to run. You ain't never... Look at this guy that's 18 years old and is the mayor in Miami. 18 years old and is the mayor in a town in Miami. Run, y'all, run. Run. Fill out, go right now, fill out what it takes for you to run for that office. Look, in school, look at the book. They want to take out Morris's book out of the library. And her book, daggone it. Anyway, it won a Pulitzer Prize for literature. And they're going to remove it from the library. They're going to move the Black history books from the library. They're going to stop colleges and high schools and middle schools from teaching Black history. Next month, February, certain things you cannot teach if it's of people of color. But they can tell you that Columbus discovered America, which is a lie. They can tell you that what's his name, Bowie, was a hero, which is a lie. He was getting ready to go to jail. He attacked a tribe and killed women and children when he was himself killed. And they turned around and made him a damn hero. But they teach you in school that he was a hero. He was not. He was a barbarian. Y'all, we can't let them get away, because if you don't know your history, you have a tendency to repeat it. Look what's going on now, because we don't know our history to know that they're repeating history. Their playbook, they're getting it from Hitler. When he eliminated the Jews, how he did it. How he did it. That's their playbook. For us, that is their playbook. If you read the speeches that Hitler gave, if you look at the laws that he passed, it is almost identical to what they're doing to us today. And we don't even know it. We don't know it because we don't know our history. Ms. Rice, if you want to learn about, say you want to run for grassroots activities, you should be ready for office by 2028. Volunteer. Right now, you have people running for offices. Volunteer. I've got 2 people running for election that I volunteered to help. Right now, I'm a volunteer for 2 people running for election. Right now, I'm a volunteer for 2 people running for office. You could be ready by 2022, 2024. Volunteer to learn what it takes, because it ain't that hard. Volunteer, because they need volunteers. Volunteer. Don't sit back and wait. 2028, baby. Do you realize that's 6 years away? In 6 years, you might not have the right to run for office. Why you gonna put off tomorrow what you can do today? I love you, dear, but I can't agree with what you say your plan is. 2028. Now that's 6 years. You may not be able to run because you're a person of color. Like the story out there. Here's the story they tell out there. When it came for the Jews, I did nothing. When it came for the Spanish, because it wasn't me, I did nothing. When it came for the Chinese, it wasn't me, because I'm not Chinese, and I did nothing. When they came for me, there was no one left to assist me. Think about what I just told you. Don't blow up tomorrow what you can do today, because tomorrow ain't promised to you, baby. See, you talking about take care of your children, your children's children, and your children's children's children. Lines are open out there if anybody want to talk to me or post something in the feed, y'all. I'll see it. Y'all, it's a shame that we'd rather watch the have or have-nots, power, the housewives of this city or that town, and all these daggone game shows, but we ain't doing nothing to build our community. What are you doing? If you're not part of the solution, then you are the damn problem. Damn. Your politicians now out there looking for volunteers. There is no reason for you not to be a volunteer. That's unexcusable. That is unacceptable. Get your children to volunteer. They got to look. They might be the next mayor, congressman, senator. Baby, you got to show them. Every time I do a presentation at the college, I always tell the parents, if you buy a ticket, bring a teenager for free. Let them see things other than being a damn basketball player, a football player, or a rap artist or something. Stop that. Let them see us. Let them see their opportunities. Let them see if they can be. You don't want them to be a ball player. Hell, you want them to learn how to own the team. What did P. Diddy say? I made money in music, but I became wealthy when I owned the company. That's how he became wealthy, when he owned the company. Don't sit on your butt and complain. Sitting on your butt complaining ain't doing nothing but giving them the permission, the right, and the ability to keep your ass in poverty, keep you right where you at, and take away the rights you have. This ain't no joke, y'all. What's going on in this country right now, it ain't no joke. Read the story on Hitler. And then look what they're even using his speeches. They are using his speeches. All right, y'all. See my book, From the Mind of William? Audiobook. Call an audiobook. Cash App, $ W Murray. Text me at 931-269-1010. Email me at trts.info1@gmail.com, or call here at the Institute at 240-619-2019. I'm gonna see how many of y'all that's listening now are gonna order my book. So all it's gonna do is educate you and open your mind, make you more successful. What does it say on the back? This book, From the Mind of William, are affirmations written by Professor Murray. You will learn the positive side of life and how to live it. It will teach you, guide you, and give you a broader way to live and enjoy everything that happens in life. Not to you, but that it all happens for you. You will learn how to be successful in business and life. After reading this book, you will not be the same person that started reading it. I guarantee it will change you. It will change your mindset. It will change your thought pattern. It will change your life for the better. That's why I wrote it like I wrote it. Go to Cash App, $ W Murray. Order your book. Call the Institute, 240-619-2019. Order your book. Miss Gilmore got hers and she's enjoyed reading it. This person, whoever it is not giving up. I keep saying block user and they keep getting in. And I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get in so they can hack my page. I know what they're doing. That's obvious. They're trying to get in to hack my page. But I got a block on it, so I got something on it for them. I ain't saying they can't do it, but they'll catch hell doing it. You know, like I told you, y'all, this is the quickest hour of the week from 9 to 10 on Tuesday and Fridays doing my show. That's the quickest hour of the week. It's been almost an hour already. It is 56 minutes past 9. Don't seem like I'm just trying to educate y'all and wake y'all up. You better start studying and learning your history and teaching your children. They're your future. They are the future. They're the future governors, mayors, school board members. And they're not too young. If you're 18, you can run. If you are 18, you can run. Any age you can volunteer. Let them see, let them know. And look how they're taking all the education, the education of our people out of the school. And we're going to let them do it, y'all. We ain't voting. We ain't running for office. And we ain't make sure the family's voting, our friends, our church members are voting. It's on us. All of that is on us. All of that is on us. Well, it's that time of the evening, y'all. So I done spoke my piece. I hope I open up some minds, open up some avenues, open up some brains. Hope I gave you some yes power, some move power, some do something power. Y'all know I'm drinking cranberry juice. Cleaning out my body, y'all, flushing my system. Ms. Rice, I hope you are listening. I know you probably have teenage children. Take them with you. Show them what you're doing. And you know, as I always tell you, if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter whether I'm pushing or I'm pulling. Y'all, we're going to get there. I guarantee you success. I guarantee you success. Call me, get that free 15-minute consultation. 240-619-2019. Order my book from the Mind of William. If you don't like it, money back guaranteed. Now, how many places can you go buy a book and it's money back guaranteed? But I know I'm not going to have no problem with that. Everybody's raving about my book. They're really raving about my book. You know I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. So I'm telling you, until next time, y'all, God bless. And keep working on your road to success. Until next time, y'all, God bless.